Hi, it's her like Cosmic Tarot once again. I'm coming to you from the car. I just got hit with something and I was like, let me just pull over and talk about it. Um, because I totally forgot that this happened, but it came back to me, so to speak. So I know a lot of the time that um, when a celebrity passes away, that the internet goes crazy and they make speculations and they talk this and that. um but of course this video is about Juice WRLD. Was a known celebrity. He died at the age of 21. He died on December 8th, 2019. His real name was Jared Higgins. um I didn't know much about him. I know that my son really looked up to him and really like watch his videos all the time. Like he would always have his videos on, and I would sit there and watch it, and my son would watch it over and over again, and he would know the songs by heart. And I would watch his videos and I would be like, um and I would listen to his lyrics and I'm like, wow, this guy, it sounds morbid, but in his songs, a lot of his songs, it sounds a little bit, you know, unorthodox, and it could be scary to some. My son is young, so I was like, what are you doing listening to this? But I understand it, and it's almost like he he can reach the youth, although um what my generation sees as like, oh my goodness, what is this guy saying, what is this guy doing, I think the youth have taken it in a different way, and I can understand and appreciate that. I'm not here to delve deep into his life because I think that's disrespect, without his permission. Although the reason why I'm here today is because I did get permission. I didn't say, it wasn't like, um it's not like I'm going to delve deep into him and try to get to know what happened to him and what's going on, what happened in his life. But um last night he came to me, like he walked in front of me, and I didn't get scared, but I wasn't ready for the energy, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't ready because I knew how he was on earth, and I wasn't ready to see what he was going to present behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, this guy is super, like, out of this world on this realm. What is he going to be like on that realm? So he stepped in front of me as to like acknowledge, say that I'm here. And I saw him and I was like, okay, I can't do this. Like, I didn't go any further with it. I just left it as that. And I don't think um his spirit feels any type of way. It was just, that's how I interpreted it, because in times I'm still dealing with this 3D realm and the ins and outs of it. So he stepped forward to me yesterday. I knew it was him because he has a unique hairstyle, and it was like he stepped right in front of me, and I was like, you know and I didn't really follow him that much, but it told me that how he was on earth was like how he is behind the scenes. Like, he wasn't afraid. This guy was not afraid to come forward. This guy, like, wasn't um wasn't standoffish. You know what I'm saying? His aura on the other side came to me like, I'm here. Like it was a mature, I'm here. You know, it wasn't like in shame and this and that. But that's how it came across to me. And as I'm driving, it hit me and I was like, well, why did you react that way? And it came to me like, oh yeah, you're thinking of it from this perspective, but you have to look at it in a spiritual sense. So I'm gonna pull a few cards, you know, just to see what he wants us to like remember about him, or like to take from his passing, because I feel like it's almost like he died young, but he lived a full life. Like this man, even though I call him a kid, like he's still young. Like wow. But he saw so much, guys, that it's like it doesn't make that it doesn't make it any better, but he saw so much and he also knew so much. So to me it's almost like he's saying like I lived a full life. Like I got to experience shit that no people don't get to experience. Like I'm good. Like he's telling me that he's a Sagittarius sun. I don't know. Actually, his birthday just passed. Like he just made it to his birthday. And I kept I'm sorry if I'm yelling, guys. I kept saying, I kept getting the saying in my head, I made it to my birthday. I made it to my 21st birthday. Like I made it to my birthday. And it was like it kept playing in my head and I didn't know what that meant until I realized that he just made his 21st birthday. So that's what keeps coming in my head. I'm just gonna pull 3 cards. He just threw that out. He's like, nah, I use that one. Sorry guys. So okay. 2 more juice. Okay. And I'm going to take a minute just to look at the cards because okay, so what I'm kind of getting from this is that I'm getting different messages. First of all, I'm getting fight. He's saying fight for what you believe in. I don't know his journey in the industry, but he's saying fight. Don't give up and fight for what you believe in. Don't let anybody tell you different. And he wants me to talk about something with unity, like the unity, like we are better united than divided. I don't know much about him. I I don't know much about him. Um, I don't know if he had tattoos or anything on his arms. But he's saying it's like he's saying he's holding his legacy up, like, and I'm getting, I don't know what kind of relationship he had with Rock Nation or anything, but it's like he's holding his legacy up like that, like above his head, and he's like, I got all, I don't know if he has tats or like, this is, I'm wearing my work on my sleeve. My work is on my sleeve, if that makes any sense. I don't know if he has a tattoo of a woman, his mother, or somebody on his sleeve. And he's saying, like, don't get caught up in, like, the BS. Like, people get caught up all the time. Like, people get caught up in the wave all the time, but it's not what it seems. You can't conquer the wave. He's saying you can't conquer the wave. If you get caught up in the wave, you not gonna be able to conquer it. I don't know what that wave is. I don't know what he's referring to with that wave, but he's telling me something about a wave. Like, if you get caught up in that wave, you're not gonna survive that wave. Some wave. I don't know what wave he's talking about, but he's saying, like, rise above it, live in your truth, and go in a different direction. You don't have to ride that wave. Whatever that wave is, I don't know what that wave is. He's like, arm yourself, like, prepare yourself, arm yourself to go in a different direction. And always defend and believe in yourself, in the greater good, and be unified and not be divided, not tearing each other down, but stand for a cause and go forward. And I don't know if the number 7 was a number for him, like a number that he liked, but I'm getting that there's a lot of sevens. Something with sevens. I'm gonna see if there's any more. Is there any more things you have to say? Guys, I'm gonna finish this because my battery's about to die. Is there anything else that you want to tell the people that are listening? Okay. I have a whole bunch, and I'm gonna say them because I feel like he's like, say it. That's what I would say. Responsibility, inspiration. Take responsibility, be inspired. Clear your aura and go with the flow. Nurture yourself. Be joyful, and above all, be blessed. And I believe that concludes this um, session that I'm having. I'm not sure. I will let you guys know if he reappears back into my space, if his energy reappears into my space, and um, I'll see what I get from it. A lot of the times I do get dreams and they'll signify things. And so if his energy comes through a dream, I'll come back on and I will also um, talk about it again. So, guys, I hope this was helpful to some or to many. Um, Please leave a comment down below if you care to say anything, if you feel like this resonated about his life. I'm sad that, you know, he is no longer here on the 3D realm, but I know that he is here in spirit. If you guys just take a minute out of your time to reflect and respect Jared, he like I said, he does not hide. So if anybody out there is inclined to speak with him, is inclined to embrace his energy, he is definitely there. Like a lot of times some spirits don't come forward for a long time, but I believe he was very enlightened on this side, and um he was very astrally inclined on this side. So when he transitioned, it was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? I believe he does miss his family, and he did want to be here longer with his family, but he knows that his mission was complete here. So, um, until next time, guys, thank you for listening. Again, comment down below, like and share this video, and I will see you next time.